Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. Myself, Lewis, I hope you're all good. And I'm currently in the middle of finding myself some ores. And we've got this very nice cow here. I've ventured a bit away from the house. You can see we're about 181 away from. And you're probably saying, why is there random bits of rock everywhere? Well, a really cool thing to do is, obviously, we need to find a certain type of ores so we can build all of the tools we're going to need to go underground and do some mining, because mining is the name of the game. Well, it is Minecraft, of course. And to do this we need some tools, and finding kind of ores at the beginning of TerraFirmaCraft is not as easy as you might think. You can't just go underground because, you know, firstly, digging underground could be a pain, and secondly, you might get caved in, so it's very good to find some ores first and get loads of cool kind of stuff before you go underground. It just makes life that little bit easier. It means that you're not going to have much of a problem. You can see here that I've already found 12 bits of small cassiterite, and this stuff is tin, if you're wondering. So tin is quite handy, that's nice. I have found 15 bits of native copper, but the one problem with copper is that it can't be put inside a mold and broken down in the furnace. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't reach the right required temperature to do that. But we've got, like, I don't know, 12 bits of this, so that's probably enough to be doing what we want to be doing. Well, at least I hope it's enough what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be beating these up as we go along anyway, just in case we come across a few more. And like I say, it's a good thing that when you do find one, place down a rock, and then that way you know where you found it, because that is very important later on of knowing where you found the ores in the first place. It gives you a very good indication of where there will be a vein of ores when you do decide to go tunneling. Oh yeah. I've also found myself some wheat, so we can go and collect these pigs now, because last episode we did a pig fail. And this episode we're not going to fail because we're a boss. So I'm just going to go ahead and change my wheat into some grainage. Take this guy. Bam, there we go. I don't want to do all of it, just a little bit. And we should now be able to get our piggies to follow us. Come here, you little snorter. Which one is this? He's male. And she, is this female? No, these ones are male. They're all getting lover-dovered up. Female. Hey, look at him go. Where's my baby oinker? Oh, maybe they take their time. Alright. Come on. Come with me. Ah, don't say we've just done a pit. Oh, there we go. Cool. Alright, come on. Come on. Where's home? It's not that far away. Come on. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Come on. Oink, 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 oink. Come on. Oh, did I really just snort on camera? Yeah, I did. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. He knows where he's going. One pig, two pig, three pig. Oh yeah. There you go. She's pregnant. Oh my god, she's pregnant. With a little, with a small pig, whatever you call them, a piglet. Yeah, nice. Alright, so we've got some pigs. They're lover-dovered up. You can see she's like, oh, she's all broody and whatnot, and she's going to have a baby. Oh, we'll have a little celebration at some point. But now, we need to start making our metals. And the first thing to do is we're going to need some clay. Bam. And we're going to make some of these guys. Some clay molds. Very nice. We're going to need some wood. We're going to get our campfire up and running again. So I'm going to have to grab... I might actually make another... Actually, no. Do you know what? It's fine. We'll stay like this. Bam. Put some logs in here. There we go. Nice. So I'm going to throw these guys in here, our clay molds, and these are going to warm up, and they're going to cook into some very nice hardened molds, like ceramic molds, I guess. And then what we're going to do with these guys is we're going to go ahead and put our bastomite stuff in there. What is it? Cassiterite, that's the one. We're going to put that stuff in there. Oh, I've got chert rock as well, nice. And we're basically going to be able to turn that into liquid tin. Now, all of the things like this take ages, so you just got to kind of bear with it. It then gets there eventually. I guess it would be kind of handy for us to make more of these Let's see if I can make some more of these guys. It's a very small house though, this is the only problem. Oh, I did a fire starter fail. Bam. There we go. I'm going to throw these guys in here. There we go, get in there. Slowly but surely. Take some more logs. Aha! Ceramic mould. Alright, you can go in there. Alright, so we got 3 moulds. Nice, ceramic moulds. And this one is doing his thing slowly. So we're going to go ahead and put the moulds in here so we can collect our stuff. We're going to grab some more wood. Very wood intensive, this fire. And we're going to throw in our casterite. And warming up. Very nice. You can only do one at a time. So, you know, it takes its time. And this one's almost done now as well, so that's good. There we go. So you can go in here like this. I'm going to throw a bit more casterite in here. And he's warming up. It takes time for these guys to do their thing, but hopefully when he's done we should see a little bit of tin, bit of liquid tin. That's what it's all about. And then we'll be laughing. We'll be like, "Maha, we have tin! We can make all the tools!" This does take forever though. I guess I'll take this time to rearrange my inventory. Hey, unshaped tin. We got a little bit in there. We need quite a bit, so I'm going to keep putting this stuff in here, and hopefully we should be able to get a full mould of tin eventually. You know, these guys are heating up as well, which is nice. We should really have some heavier wood because the medium wood isn't that great. Have I actually got any more wood? No, they're light medium. Yeah, if you have heavier types of wood, it burns better. It's also a lot easier when you've got a much larger area to work with, because it means there's a lot more places that all of your it can gather oxygen. Oh, there we go, got a little bit in there. Alright, so we got ourselves some of this very nice unshaped tin in one of our moulds, and we have another one down here. I have 2, very, very nice. And what we're going to do with these guys is we need to turn them into ingots before we do anything else. I'm going to take a few of these just in case. And there's one thing we need to make before we do this as well. We're going to take some rock, and we're going to do a little bit of napping quickly, and we're going to make ourselves one of these. So let's do this. Bam, 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 bam. Giving us a stone hammerhead. Now we do need some sticks, so let's go and make ourselves one of these. Bam, 1 stone hammer. Now we're going to need to go find ourselves some igneous rock, and I do know where some of this is, and I'm going to show you a little trick as well, because normally you have to basically reheat your metal in its tin until it's basically raring hot but not liquid, and then you can craft with your metal to be able to get it out of the mold itself and into an ingot. But if it's liquid, then it's just going to go everywhere, isn't it? So you need to make sure that it's just before it makes it to liquid. Now the trick with this is if you leave it in here, it will stay a liquid. You can see it's burning hot because it's inside here. Now if we take this guy out, it's still liquid. Now this gives us a very nice time to run to our igneous rock while it's still a liquid and be able to then craft it. Normally you'd have to kind of do it next to it, or maybe take some igneous rock with you, but that can take some time. So I'm just going to have a little bit drink of water because I'm running a bit low, and we're going to run to our igneous rock. Come on, run. Don't want it to cool down before we get there. Come on. Rock, rock. I see ya. I see ya. Bam! There we go, worked. Now we're going to put our hammer in here, and we need to make this guy into something else, and any eye is not going to help it. So we need to do everything with last hits. Now it does say here there's like a little guide, and it's very hard to do this with any eye here. Let's see if I can type on Q and get rid of it. There we go. So rules, last hits has to be a hit, second from last has to be a hit, and third from last has to be a hit. And these guys will basically, a punch will make it go very far that way, a light hit will make it go a little bit that way, and such and such. And yeah, that's a cool way of doing it. We have to basically get the green one to here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to... Oh, is it gone to... Oh, it's still liquid, that's alright, cool. So we need to wait for this first to come out of liquid mode and go to a shaped metal. And then once it goes to a shaped metal, it'll be subtle enough for us to be able to do a little bit of crafting with it. Alright, here we go, we're looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and try and use this. It's turned back into a metal. So let's give it a few punches, and we're going to do some big ones like this. And then we're just going to hit it a load of times. Bam! Giving us a tiny tin ingot. Very nice. Heavy, small, and very hot. Pretty good. While I was waiting for this to basically turn back into a metal as well, not a liquid, I did go and kill a cow as well because it was doing my nutting, because I didn't want to stand here talking to you guys, and all you can hear in the background was murr, because that was very annoying. But I got 16 bits of leather from it and 16 bits of raw beef. How cool is that? Very nice. I'm going to take my hammer, and I guess the next one really is to go ahead and do this one. Kind of found that the difference between a solid and a liquid seemed to be around about hot 3 stars. Anything very hot in it was a liquefied metal, which was not what we wanted. So I guess now we can go ahead and actually start crafting our items. Pretty cool, right? Loving it. I think I'm going to save that for the next episode though, where we're going to look at making plans and making our very first pickaxe, and then we can go and get ourselves some ores, some real good amounts of ores, not these like horrible little chunks that we find around here. We're going to find a vein, and we're going to go get loads of cool ores and whatnot, and it's just going to be a laugh. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. Have a good one, and goodbye.